Argentina then for a 6th World Cup final, Croatia for a 2nd in succession. From the South Atlantic to the Adriatic coast, two nations parallel in the depth of their passion. So let them at it. What have they got? Neatly done by Modric. Kramaric, Pasalic, Kovacic, Perisic! It's a lovely thought, and he wants a corner. Ivan Perisic, who, of course, scored at England's expense in the semi-final last time round, and then again at France's in the final. Here is Julian Alvarez! Hooked away by Lovren. The referee has pointed at the spot. Livakovic is in the book, and Argentina have a penalty. Well, this is such familiar territory, of course, for Lionel Messi, who scored from the spot on this ground against Saudi Arabia, who failed to score against Poland at Stadium 974, who scored twice from the spot in all against the Netherlands just the other day, but who is more accustomed to the spotlight than any other man in world football. Lionel Messi embraces his moment again and stares into the eyes of another World Cup final. Lionel Messi, 11 World Cup goals in a record equaling 25 World Cup games. He has one more now than Gabriel Batistuta. He is by himself at the top of Argentina's list. He is alongside Kylian Mbappe at the top of this tournament's list with 5. He scored against the Saudis, he scored against Mexico, he scored against Australia, he scored against the Netherlands, and now he scores against Croatia. Messi looks to nick it clear, and nick it clear he has. And Alvarez is on his way, and he is not alone, and he keeps on ploughing. Julian Alvarez! Sensational solo length of the field. He ploughed a furrow and would not be stopped. And for the 5th game in a row, Argentina have a 2-0 lead. How safe is this one? By the way, in that succession of 2-0 leads that they have had, Alvarez now has 3 times scored the 2nd goal. In by Messi, and brilliantly turned aside by Livakovic.
What a save this was.
McAllister's downward header. And an astonishing reaction with a split second to adjust from Dominic Livakovic. Forward by Romero, and then by De Paul, and now by Messi, holding off Guardiol. Messi's pass, Fernandez, Leo Messi! Livakovic down strongly. Messi held up by Guardiol. Messi away from Guardiol. And he will have his ultimate game. What is there left for him to show? What is there left for him to do? The answer to the question: win the World Cup. And he will have a chance this Sunday to win the World Cup. How the world will miss Luka Modric, who we saw head bowed on the Croatian bench then. Simply a beautiful player. And the supposition prior to this competition was that Croatian midfield 3 just might be a year or two too old, but like a vintage car, those 3 pistons perfectly oiled, kept on functioning so beautifully. But this has been just one journey too far. Kovacic, the youngest of those 3, he'll be back for more. Argentina will play the World Cup final at his own brilliant behest. Messi will play in the ultimate game. Lionel Messi has a shot at his crowning moment as Luka Modric says farewell. Argentina into the final of the World Cup for the 6th time, in a bittersweet moment of personalities. One great will get to glitter on the most shimmering stage of all, whilst the other must sidle away, head bowed. But it is about more than just 2 men. great though they are. Messi, of course, played his part and more, with a penalty and some mercurial magic. But it is an Argentina team, an Argentina nation which celebrates a semi-final victory, the scoreline of which reads Argentina 3, Croatia 0.